Question 15. Find the midpoint of the segment with endpoints -3, 5, -6, 7. Midpoint formula for this question is going to use x1 plus x2 divided by 2, so -3 plus -6 divided by 2. And then for the y-coordinate, 5 plus 7 divided by 2. -3 plus -6 is going to be -9. -9 over 2. 5 plus 7 is 12. 12 divided by 2 is 6. And that would be your answer. Question 16. If RS is 42.6 and QS is 84.42, find this section right here. Well, segment addition postulate says that this segment plus this segment equals the whole thing. So if you're given two pieces here, in this case, we can subtract them. So 84.42 minus 42.6 to give us the answer. $41.82. Question 17. R, S, and T are collinear. S is between R and T, so let's draw this out real fast. We have R, S, and T. RS is equal to 3M plus 5. ST is equal to 2M minus 2. And then RT is equal to 23. The whole thing is equal to 23. So use the segment addition postulate to solve for W. Well, in this case, it should be an M right there, not a W. Then determine the length of RS. So let's go ahead and figure out what the answer is. So we're going to start out saying that 3M plus 5 plus 2M minus 2 is equal to 23. I'm going to solve for M. 5M, 5 minus 2 is 3. Minus 3, minus 3. 5M is equal to 20 divided by 5. M is equal to 4. So I'm going to plug this back into for RS. So 3 times 4 plus 5. And that's going to give me 12. 12 plus 5 is 17. That's going to be my final answer. So two answers for that one. M equals 4 and RS equals 17. Question 18. Okay, angle SQR, this angle right here, is equal to 10x minus 5. PQR, this angle right here, is equal to 2x plus 6. And SQP is equal to 61 degrees, so this whole angle here is equal to 61 degrees. Find the measure angle SQR. So first thing we need to do is figure out what x is. So we can say that 2x plus 6 plus 10x minus 5 is equal to 61. Combine like terms, that's 12x plus 1 equal to 61. Minus 1. Minus 1. 12x is equal to 60 divided by 12. X equals 5. Plug the 5 back in for angle SQR. So SQR, we're looking at 10x minus 5. So 10 times 5 minus 5. So that's going to be 15 minus 5. That's 45. And that will be our answer, 45 degrees. Alright, question 19. We're looking at this diagram on the right. Name a pair of angles that represents corresponding angles. Well, angle 1 and angle 3 would be corresponding. So would be angle 2 and angle 4. Angle 5 and angle 7 are also corresponding to each other. And finally, angle 6 and angle 8 are also corresponding angles. Question 20. A student found the measure of angle 1 equal to 79 degrees in the diagram shown. Which angle must have a measure of 101 degrees in order for M and N to be parallel? So measure angle 1 is 79 degrees. So which other angles So we have to look at this group over here. So 79 degrees, that means that this angle is also 79. That means that angle 7 and angle 6 must also be 101 degrees. So if that's what you showed, then that's the correct answer. All right, question 21. All right, in this diagram, AB is perpendicular to PQ. Don't forget, perpendicular means it makes 90-degree angles. So AB, and that means this angle is going to be a right angle. AT is equal to TB, so this segment is congruent to this one. Which segment is the bisector? So we could say that the segment that's cutting this one in half is the bisector, so segment PQ is the bisector. All right, write an equation for a line perpendicular to negative 2/3 x minus 1. All right, so perpendicular means we're going to take the slope and we're going to flip it over and change the sign so it becomes 3/2. So y is equal to 3/2 x plus some number, let's just say 11, and that's going to be my answer. This number right here, this could be anything. Anything. Okay, question 23. Use this diagram. Which pair of figures can represent the pre-image and image in a translation? Okay, translation is left and right moving up and down. Left and right, up and down. So translation is always one of those. It just moves your object. So it doesn't rotate it, doesn't make it bigger. So these two are going to be incorrect. That means that 1 and 3 will be your answers. All right, next set of questions, 21 through 26. We're using this diagram. Describe the rotation that would move the arrow to these positions. Pointing up with a tip at 4, 7. So 4, 7 would be right here, up here, pointing upwards. So describe the rotation. This would be a 90-degree rotation clockwise. Okay, pointing down, tip at 0, 3. 0, 3. Pointing down. So rotation, 90-degree rotation, counterclockwise. And we also want to describe the point of rotation. So it's rotating about that point, 0, 3. Pointing up with the tip at 3, 0. So 3, 0. And it's pointing up like this. So to generate that, it's going to have to be a 90-degree rotation clockwise. And its point of rotation would have to be over here in this quadrant somewhere. So let's think about this for a second. Here to find some solid points here. This one is at -3, -3. No, 3, -4. Original one was at 4, 3. So this looks like around the origin would be my guess. As a matter of fact, I think all these are probably rotations about the origin. All right, moving on. 27. Identify the direction of the arrow and the position of the tip. Okay, so 90-degree counterclockwise about 4, 3. So 4, 3. 90-degree counterclockwise. So this one would be pointing 90-degree location clockwise. So it's going to be pointing up. So kind of rough estimating this a little bit here. So it's going to be at something 5, 4.4. 4.5, 5 would be its location. And it's a 90-degree clockwise rotation. All right. Oh, one of them with the wrong direction, counterclockwise. Oh, it'd be pointing down. Oops. All right, so 90-degree clockwise rotation, pointing down. So this would be at 3.5, negative 1.5, or yeah. Okay, that's the location of the tip, and it's pointing down. All right, 180, about 2.3. So 2.3, 180. So it's going to spin in the arrow in the opposite direction. So 90, 180. So it's pointing to the right. And the tip would be at, it's like 4.3. 90-degree clockwise, about 2.0. So 2.0 clockwise. So just think of it as this, and it's pulling it around. It's about right here. So the tip would be right here at 5.2, and it would be pointing up. All right, and there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, use those graphs. Don't be afraid to do some sketches and make it look nice and ugly. All right, good luck, guys.